Hi, this is Angie Schultz or Charmain Schultz again for the Go Public or Go Home IPO. I'm in the con and I'm actually doing a rebuttal for the pro. To rebuttal against the reason for an IPO is large sums of capital you gain from doing it. I wanted to highlight the 10 biggest IPO failures in history. This is actually from a small company called Huffington Post. The one reading through this is quite interesting. The one I like to highlight, if it pops up, what just happened, is actually, stop. As you can see, these are all names you know. Oops, I went too far. Is pets.com. I actually am fond of pets.com. My sister actually worked for them and they failed miserably. She was all proud of it and then they failed. I did want to show that their stocks were initially sold for $14 per share, and then it went down to as low as 22 cents per share. They actually, after only 9 months, they only could sell their little sock puppet, which didn't save the company, obviously. The next thing I want to rebut is you retain control. And I have another really big company we all might know about retaining control from Macworld. There's someone we all might know from the past, Steve Jobs. He, after his initial IPO for Apple, he was kicked out from Apple after increasingly sluggish sales performance strained the relationship between Jobs and Scully. Scully favored introducing more IBM compatibility. Jobs was opposed. Jobs and Scully each went before Apple's board. Jobs was kicked out. That is a huge example of how you possibly can lose control after you go to IPO because the board can always kick you out. And my last one is the media spotlight. And oops. Was that it? No, sorry. I'm stuck on Steve Jobs apparently. Where'd my thing go? Come on. There we go. Sorry. I wanted to point out that the top 20 privately held companies that actually are in the media spotlight, we all know these names. It's actually a quick list. The big one to me is Mars. That's huge. Everyone knows Mars. PricewaterhouseCoopers is a big one too. Publix, which is actually an East Coast market, grocery store, kind of like Lucky's or Safeway here. And what else can I show you on here you would really know? Cox Enterprises, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, that's huge. Toys R Us, everyone, especially me who has a 9-year-old, knows Toys R Us. So these are my rebuttals for your pros for going IPO. Thank you, Logan, and I am done.